Happy Sunday. Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? Happy Father's Day, indeed. If you're watching in Ireland or the UK, Dahi here in the Rua Room, and a special little live stream tonight for you. No guests tonight. I'll be the only voice you'll be hearing tonight. Aren't you blessed? So welcome, everybody. We got some live viewers coming in there. Lovely to see that. Where are you watching from? Let us know. Today we launched the brand new website, the Rua Room, and here to catch up with a few of you and see how you're doing. Also to do a little walkthrough of the website and thank a few people as we do so. So I hope you're all sitting comfortably and have a glass or a mug of something. Always good if you have that. Let me know if you're watching, if you can hear me for a start. Am I loud and clear? I should be. All going to plan. I'm loud and clear there in the world. If it's your first time to the channel or you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down there and the notifications bell so you'll be notified when videos go up here on the channel. Thanks very much. We have Chris from Germany already with us. How are you doing, Chris? Guten Abend. Excuse me. Lovely to see you. As always, you're in there chatting to us. I assume you can hear me loud and clear, Chris. I hope so. All going to plan. You should hear me fine. What else did I want to say to you? Yeah, it's been a while since we did a live stream, but I'll be doing the Raving with Rua live streams here again very shortly. I hope the next one will be, a group chat with some of the fine musicians from the I Got You Covered project. And again, you can check out all those videos on the channel. Who else is with us here? Let us know where you're watching from, and if you are watching live. Mike Manley from Australia. G'day, Mike, all the way from Oz. Wow, I'm very flattered that you tuned in all the way from Australia, Mike. Thanks very much. Great to see you. Great to see you. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the website. I have it lined up to screen share here. I put this website together myself, first time ever to build a website of any sort. So I'm very chuffed about it now. I thought it was going to, I put it up this morning for about 5 minutes and then it disappeared or broke on screen. I don't know what was going on. So I had to get that sorted. Thanks very much to have some notes here. A fella called Vila Karas over in Finland a couple of days before it went live. He came to my rescue and helped me with this website. So thanks very much to Vila if you're watching this now or later. The original web host was over in Malta. He still is. He's still looking after my dahirua.com website. And so very big thanks also to Sam over there in Malta for looking after the website and for helping me to set this one up as well, which is really cool. But yeah, so if you're a web designer, don't judge the website too harshly. It's my first attempt to build anything. And I'll just go through it here and I'll talk to you in the meantime. If you have questions, or you want to say hello, please feel free to drop in. And thanks again, by the way, for sharing this on social media, for following the pages on Instagram and Facebook. All the support you've given the channel over the last couple of years, much appreciated. And I know the songwriters in the channel appreciate it too as well, very much. So yeah, so as usual, there up at the top, you have links to all the pages. Should you want to fly to something quickly, you can. I'm going to scroll through it today just for ease. If that's okay with you. First button down here you see is a direct link to YouTube as well if you want to go directly to the channel. It's kind of a two-in-one website. You know, it's a website to do with the Rua Room, which is the recording studio part of the thing, and then songs from the Rua Room. And I'll go into that in a moment as we go through the page, the web page. But so yeah, so it's kind of two-in-one. The Rua Room recording studio and the associated YouTube channel. The first couple of videos, then the first of which there won't be any audio on this, just so you know. But I just thought I'd give them a little spin. There's a little 1 minute ad that I made there. You'll see it playing here. The first two videos, yeah, the first one is just a little ad I made for promoting what the video work, or the audio and the video work that I do here. We can record your video on location. We can do it in theaters, as you see here, or in your home. Depending on where you want the video shot. And so that's just one of the things that we offer here. There's Carol at our piano. Yeah, so it's just a little 1 minute ad that I made for the channel. David Jack, how you doing? So I just thought it was a cool little thing to do. There's Ava. We'll talk about that project in a minute. She's doing some vocals there and of course the guitar lessons there as well at the end. So just a little promo video that I put together, which you could watch at your leisure, as they say. Then every week or so, over here, the most recent video from the room will be put up here on the channel. Yeah, just so you can go directly to the .com, and in case you can't find it anywhere else, you'll find it. There's Koba there doing this most recent video from Songs from the Rule Room. There are many different playlists on the channel, as you know, from interviews to Rule Room Rambles, which is stuff I do on location. But the main project and the main video is Songs from the Rule Room, and this video here will bring you directly to the newest video every week or so that I put up a new video. You'll be able to find it right there. And there's Koba singing his Wel Terrusten song. Check that out as well if you haven't already. It's in Netherlands taal. Lovely song. Great guitar playing as well there from Koba. Yeah, Koba Stan. Koba is also involved in the I Got You Covered project in Ghent. I'm sure some of you followed that as well. So yeah, so that's the first bit of it anyway. Then we're on to what's it all about. Well, what is it all about? Here you can find out a little bit about me as a singer-songwriter. I have over 30 years of musical experience as a songwriter, worked with lots of great people. I'm very fortunate to be able to work and write and co-write with many great artists and tour most of mainland Europe and further afield. Basically, yeah, just basically saying that, up to a couple of years prior to lockdown and Corona, I was feeling a little bit worn out of the road life. So I had this YouTube channel going from about 2018, but the Rule Room itself, the Rule Room recording studio had been going around since around 2013, and nice photograph there from Michel Houston's great photographer as well. Michel came in to sing one of his songs, and as he was leaving, just took that snap. He doesn't go anywhere without his camera. It's Michel Houston's, and you can check out his song. He's two songs on the channel, one Rule Room Rambles and one from the room itself. And I just thought it was a nice picture to use. He took that in the old apartment in Ghent. So the studio was going full swing, and I wanted to, try and bring it up a notch. So I decided to add the YouTube channel, which happened on September the 1st, 2018. It was officially launched, and so it became Songs from the Rule Room. So that's, I suppose, the two parts sort of explained there in one. So I'm trying to veer a little bit more towards the production end of things now. Audio recordings, video recordings, audio and video, live sound for musicians, all that kind of stuff, which I enjoy doing very much. And thanks once again to Michel for that cool picture. I just wanted to put that in there. Another cool shot there from Lise de Mayer. I don't know if anyone saw that little blooper that I put up on social media, where we had chickens going in the background during the shoot. And I thought that, yeah, so we stopped a couple of times to get this shot, but that's Bad Temper Joe from Germany, and Fernand Zest there as well. And we had a couple of great Rule Room Rambles videos out of that session. Lise de Mayer there, a wonderful photographer. She's a wheelchair user. She has this great project which you should check out, maybe called the Wheelchair Blues Project. And I'm working on a little kind of a documentary, a vlogumentary at the moment for that project. And hopefully by October, which will be the 1 year anniversary of that project, we'll have that little documentary or vlogumentary out on the channel as well. So keep an eye out for that. Check out the Wheelchair Blues Project on Facebook, musically produced there by Fernand Zest. Lots of great songwriters on that as well. And Elise is doing great work also in highlighting the issues of wheelchair users all over Belgium. And happens to be a fantastic photographer as well. That was us there in her garden last summer, shooting the two boys, Fernand Zest and Bad Temper Joe. Two great artists in their own right, but when they get together, it's also dynamite. A little thank you then underneath that. Just I suppose the whole project wouldn't exist at all were it not for the kind individuals who sponsor what's going on here. All this equipment is expensive and stuff. I can ill afford any of it, but I was very, very lucky that one of the finest songwriting venues in Ghent from the very beginning got behind the project, a venue called Café de Loge. And they came in and they sponsored my very first camera, my first proper camera, as you can see in that picture there, actually, Panasonic Lumix, and some other gear that I needed. And with that, we set about filming Tuesday Circle at the Loge, which is a very, very cool open mic session that happens, or at least has happened prior to Corona times, in Café de Loge. So Mika and Jos, I have to single them out there and say a big thank you to them for kick-starting. If you're ever in Ghent and you want fine music or fine food, indeed, food and beer, Café de Loge is the place to be for that. Of course, the sponsors who shall go unnamed, people who donate small money and big money to the room, to the studio. I couldn't do this without you guys. So a million thanks for that. You know who you are. You sponsored, whether it's buying something in the shop or buying a lot of big equipment here, studio and filament stuff. I much appreciate it. And of course, the musicians, of course, the singer-songwriters who perform here, who donate a song of theirs to the Songs from the Rural Room channel. Amazing of you to do that. It keeps the channel going. It keeps, and you, the listener, of course, who are very graciously go out there and share these videos. And I always urge the listener to, maybe delve a little bit deeper into the music of these great songwriters that I'm trying to showcase here on the channel. I know they appreciate you sharing their videos and buying their music, which is we all need it, especially now, of course. So huge thank you to all of you for that, listener and performer alike. Another cool shot there from the Image of Light. Philip Stevens took that as part of Café de Loge's open air series, the Monterey Sessions in Citadel Park in Ghent. I think that's a cool shot. Sláinte, by the way, if you've just joined us, you're all very welcome. I'm just going through the website here and thanking a few people. If you haven't done so already, or you would like to do so, please hit that subscribe button down there, folks, and maybe share the website later on. Maybe share this live stream, let people know that the new website is up and running, because it'll obviously generate a little bit of work for me as well, and that's what we'll come to in a moment. Not only do I showcase the artists in here in the room, I also do some paid work as well for singer-songwriters, whether it's audio or video. That's all part of what I do here in the room outside of the free promotion work and promoting songwriters. Just a little section here then, just letting people know that I moved away from Ghent for about a year now, year and a half really. I'm over in the lovely little town of Warscott, here, only about 30 minutes away, not too bad. So I'm about an hour from Brussels and about a half an hour from Ghent. So quite accessible here to come down and work and write songs, record songs. There's even a beautiful Boston Woods here beside me as well, which you can just come down, drop in here, say hello, talk guitars, have a cup of tea, and then go off into the woods if you feel like doing so. Find your inspiration. So lots of nice things to do here in Warscott, or just visit our cafes. Also gorgeous here to do. So yeah, that part just explaining that I've moved from Ghent and that you can book the Rural Room for your next audio video project, either in-house here or on location, wherever you may be. And some people have done that already or beginning to do that, and I much appreciate it. I'll talk about that right now. I put a little quote here, as you can see, from the lovely Eva de Rovera, who has graciously performed a couple of times already in the room, but more recently has recorded vocals for a very special project. And if you don't know who Eva is, there's a direct link there. You can see it highlighting. Direct link there to her website. In fact, I have it open here because I want want to draw a bit of attention to a project here. Eva came in recently, as you may have seen in that 1 minute ad that I put up earlier. Maisha is a wonderful project from Eva Darovera and Congolese songwriter Mastaki Bafa. Now, they came together to make this charity single, and you can read all about it on Eva's website. The charity single is for AZV, Artsen Zonder Vakantie, or Doctors Without Vacation. So it's a charity single, and you can get it in all the usual places, Spotify. But of course, we'd like you to buy it from Apple Music. My phone keeps dropping down here. I have notes on it. You can buy it, of course, on iTunes, which is would be ideal if you're feeling generous and you'd like to support that project. Maisha is the name of the song. Congolese, Flemish, Belgian, French project, and the Rule Room is very proud to be associated with it in the sense that Eva recorded her vocals here. It's a lovely single, and so please check that out if you can. Maisha, I wanted to just let you know about that, and you'll find that on the link, the direct link there. Yeah, Eva Darovera, check her out, and thank you very much, Eva, for all you've done for the channel and for performing on the channel, for recommending the channel, and for that lovely quote that you put up there. I put a little link there as well. The other lad down here is a fella called Dahi Rua. He's a songwriter as well. You might have heard of him, I don't know, but you can check out his music. Click on the music and you'll go directly to my Bandcamp there on that link at a later time, should you wish to hear some of the past songs I've written and some of the stuff I've done over the years of playing music. Always nice too. There's Willem from the Netherlands. Hi Willem, Noordstrand. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Lovely to have someone flying the flag in the Netherlands. We have Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and Australia. Lovely. That's really cool. So far, so good. Another photograph there. Another shout out to the lovely Lise, the mayor there, who took that shot one hot Tuesday night in Café de Loja. Me flashing my business card there. Do it in the Ruhr Room. Thanks again to Lise from the Wheelchair Blues Project. Lisa's a great songwriter herself, actually, and you can check out that project. And thanks, Lisa, for that lovely picture. I always get a giggle when I see that picture. Yeah, so we're moving on. Just thanks again, everybody, for tuning into this. I just wanted to say hello, to have a chat with you, to thank you for all the support you've given the channel, given the website, given the social medias, and it's much appreciated. The Instagram, I notice, is heading on, I think, to almost, well, heading towards the 8,000 followers on Instagram. So if you'd like to give us a few more likes on that, that'd be great. I think 888 or 887 or something like that is the number there, which is cool. And we're heading towards 3,000 followers now on the Facebook page, which is really great as well. Delighted with the progress of how it's going. And again, thank you all very much for the support. It means a great deal. So we have the shop section here, and before we get into that, speaking of shops, there's this pulsating job up here. It says Thomann Partner link. This is my affiliate link to the Thomann store, as you know, the big online store in Germany. By clicking that, it takes you to this page, which is my landing page, the Ruhr Room's landing page on the Thomann website. Basically, when you search anything from this page and you buy something online, I get a very small little percentage, at no extra cost to you, of course. You pay the normal price, but I get a little few bonus points. The list here is just stuff that I use in the Ruhr Room or have used or would recommend highly. Gear that is tried or true, or some of the stuff on my wish list for the Ruhr Room here. So you can go through that, have a look, and have a click around. Anything you buy from this page, as I said, I get a small little thumbs up from Thomann, and at no extra cost to you. So that's my landing page there, just to explain what that is on the website. You can use it any country you live in the world, I believe, if you use Thomann. I should also say, by the way, you know, as great as it is buying stuff online, if you do have a local music store, guys, please do your best to support them as well, especially in these times. They're beginning to open up again after Corona. And, you know, even if you go and buy a few plectrums or a pack of strings in your local shop, please do. It's very easy to buy stuff online these days. And, you know, as much as we and Foreman appreciate your support, it's always lovely to support your local guys. If you have a local store, you know, and get to know these store owners and build up a relationship with them. That's just a little bit of advice I'd give you as a musician, because you'll eventually get some discounts from these great people who run these small stores in your locality. If you can support them, please do. But yeah, that's just kind of a segue from that Thoman partner link. Nice to be affiliated with Thoman, and we'll get into that again in a moment as we go along. Thank you, Stephen, for dropping in there as well. Congratulations, he says, on the new website. Good mojo. Appreciate it, Stephen. Stephen Smith has a couple of videos there on the channel too. You can check him out. Hello, Erwin. Saba. All is good, my friend. Good to see you. Great musician there as well, Erwin. Dropping in. He plays in a band called Roots, and maybe a few other bands too. I can't remember, but he's a mighty musician. Good to see you, sir. Heart like the danked Fort Tacoma, as they say. So yeah, then we're into the shop, lads, and you know, always nice to support the room by visiting the shop. I made a little landing page here. It's not really a clickable page because I wanted to highlight this Kaiser capo, the Rua Room custom Kaiser capo. I have a long, lovely history with the Kaiser capo company. They made the Dahi Rua custom capo, and they very, very graciously made the Rua Room custom capo. It's a double color capo too, which you don't see so often, the double colors. I think I've got 4 or 5 of them left in stock. This is only available through me. You're going to have to mail me at Sing at the Rua Room or use the contact form on the website. Some of you bought that already. I know Chris did in Germany, and thank you very much. Mojo has a couple of capos from me as well, Mr. Stephen. So I just thought I'd highlight that again today before we get into the online shop, the Rua Room custom Kaiser capo. Again, the usual deal, lifetime warranty on these capos. If anything happens, the spring breaks or you lose the rubber heel or anything goes on, send it back to me directly, and or we send it to Kaiser, and they will replace it immediately. No questions asked. They're €20 plus postage, and you know, your typical Kaiser capo, perfect Kaiser capos. I've been using them for years, love them, and I wanted to just highlight that here today and let you know that that's what this landing page highlights, that the Kaiser capo is only available from me. I'll post it anywhere in the world to you, should you wish to have one. And then down here, of course, should you wish to visit the shop, click the online shop. That'll take you directly to my page here on Spring. It used to be called something else, but it's called Spring now anyway. There it is, an online shop. The mugs are a popular purchase at the moment. T-shirts, mugs, hoodies, tote bags, all kinds of stuff in different colors, even phone covers. Now, you know, a little bit pricey. Yes. Why? Because they make them to order. There isn't a whole batch of these already pre-made, so they print them to order and post them to you. So yeah, they're a little bit pricey, but yeah, popular items. Thanks very much, Chris. I know you love your Rua Room capo. I like the little heart there that you put in there as well. That's cool. Much appreciate you buying the capo, Chris. You know, every little helps. Erwin says he never lost the rubber. He never lost the rubber. Ha ha ha. I bet you didn't. Good man, Erwin. Erwin loves his Kaisers too. Red one, blue one, and a red one. Right. You might need a black and white one for the collection too, Erwin. Who knows? But that's the online shop. You can have a route around that at your leisure and see if there's something there that tickles your fancy. As I said, at the moment, the mugs and the shirts seem to be the most popular thing. I don't have one with me here. This is not probably wine. This is definitely wine. So you can check those out. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to just let you know about the Teespring. It used to be called Teespring. There you go. It's called Spring now. So that is the shop situation. Capos from me, all other stuff. Hit that red button and it'll bring you where you need to go. So yeah, thanks very much. You only need a green And Erwin Stephen says, "What? You only need a green and white one, Erwin." There you go. Yeah, a green, white, and gold. I've been trying to get Kaiser to make me a green, white, and gold capo for many years, but no joy yet. They've been very good to me. They've made 2 custom capos for me already, so I don't want to be pushing that too much. I do offer guitar lessons here in the room. Some of you have had guitar lessons from me, either individual hourly sort of courses, or I do teach group lessons of 10 lessons, 10 weeks or so, based on your own schedule, of course. And this is just a video that I put up here. It's a free partial capo tutorial video that's that you can play directly there and have a look. It's about a half an hour long, and it's to do with, you know, leaving certain strings open on your guitar, whether it's the 6th string or the 1st string. Most spring capos work for that tutorial. As we get in, I use Kaiser obviously, but as we get into the tutorial, you'll see that I use half capos, partial capos, which means you can leave your guitar tuned in standard tuning, but you can achieve dadgad and key of E, obviously on the 2nd fret, and as they go up. So check that out. It's quite an interesting thing tutorial. It's even you can be you don't have to be a brilliant guitarist to use the partial capo stuff. I'm certainly not a brilliant guitarist, but I was drawn to the partial capo techniques very early on, and it just means I could get some beautiful voicings out of my standard tune guitar by you know by using these certain strings left open. You may need to get a half capo to do certain style of half capo techniques, but there are ways around that too. So check it out. I just think it's a cool thing. This video is quite popular on the channel, and a lot of people kind of dip in and out of that video, taking from it what they will. It's a very handy tool for songwriting, for coming up with new melodies, or just hearing chords in a different way, I think. And check it out. A lot of people love it. I certainly love the partial capo stuff, and that's a free video there, should you wish to check it out. Next section on the site is just basically, again, it's a non-clickable picture, but it's just a graphic of some of the nice EPs and singles, and some of the work that the Rural Room is associated with, from EPs to albums to singles. Sometimes somebody will record something here or from a Rural Room Rambles, and they'll like the audio, and they'll release it either as part of a bigger album, or or just as a single. So yeah, Maisha, we spoke about. Young Heine there from Ireland used a Rural Room. Yoka Evans, Blue and Broke. We have Miramans. I think it's a full album there called Sun Showers from Jay Owen, full EP from Bootleg Heroes, and again an acoustic single there from Romani. Some of the selection of the audio, strictly audio stuff that I've done here in the studio, and I might have to make another page soon, because there's a few more coming. Speaking of a few more, the most recent one, and she's not on the picture here, so I'm going to show you her brand new website. Katja van der Porten, a good friend of mine, who calls herself Champ Perdue, is her artist page here, and you can check out. She's 2 songs up at the moment, Amira and Spring, and you can find Katja here on her Bandcamp page called Champ Perdue. Today is the is World. Sorry, what was I going to say? Yeah, World Refugee Day is what I was going to say. Amira is her charity single to do with a great story of Amira, the hard story of Amira, who came to this country to escape war in Syria, and it's a lovely story. You can read a little bit about it when you click on that link. It's a charity single. All proceeds go to charity there. Let me see if I can open it up here. I think I can. There you go. She even put the lyrics in. That's a song in Flemish. It's a co-write. I actually co-wrote these songs with Katja. Obviously, lyrically not mine, but some of the music is mine in this particular song. Yeah, she wants to send all the money to Alamal Mensen, which is the charity. That's what I was looking for. So it's a great cause. Follow her there on Bandcamp. And the second song on there is one called Spring, and that's in English. And very proud to be associated with those two songs there, Champ Perdu. And Katya's doing great work. She's known as a backing fiddle player mainly. She's worked with me on the road and other bands, and is doing great work. But it's her first, attempt, I suppose, and her first foray into songwriting. And she's doing great work. She writes lovely stuff, and so they're the first two of her songwriting career. So you can check her out on her Bandcamp page there. International Day or World Day of the Refugee. So a good day to maybe buy that song Amira today. Both songs, if you like. All proceeds go to the charity there. So as I said, a few more songs, singles, and there's EPs coming my way which I'll be working on, and I'll put them up here on the site as we go along. And thanks to all those great musicians who took a chance and recorded here at the Rua Room. It means a great deal to when a musician puts their trust in you like that to work on their babies. Fair play to them. So yeah, we're nearly gone through the website, guys. We have this section here. I wanted to just thank some of the great companies that have come behind not only me as the singer-songwriter Dahi Rua, but who've come behind the page, and not the page, but the website and the Rua Room project. Kaiser Capos, of course, we spoke about. I've been using those for many, many decades at this stage, and these are all formal. I endorse all these companies formally, and great to be part of these companies, part of the families. Kaiser Capos, left to right in no particular order. SE Electronics, SE Microphones. Thank you, Øystein Bernsten from Norway. We have a Norwegian. Fair play to you, Øystein, for dropping in, and for those nice words. Good to see you. Tusen takk, the boy from the county hell. Lovely, Øystein. Thank you very much. So yeah, SE Electronics. I use a few different brands of microphones here in the room. SE came behind the Rua Room and kindly gave me an endorsement deal, which means I can buy their products at a much reduced rate. They make amazing mics. If you are looking for SE microphones here in Belgium, go to Key Music. They're a huge stockist of SE microphones here in Belgium. Check them out. They have wonderful, from ribbon mics right up to stuff that's associated with Rupert Neve. They make very, very high-end stuff, and they make stuff that's very, very accessible to people like myself who have home studios. So not so expensive, but very, very high quality microphones and reflection filters, all kinds of stuff. SE Electronics. Triad Orbit is next on the list. Triad Orbit are advanced microphone stand systems. Stuff, they're not exactly what you call cheap, but they're brilliant. I have stuff clamped on here everywhere in the room. I have cameras. I have cameras put on little clamps here in the room. I have microphone stands that branch off into two pieces coming from one stand. It's amazing gear, guys. If you do anything with photography or recording high end, or you just want little clamps to put cameras or stuff out of the way off the floor, check out Triad Orbit Systems. All the links are above here, guys. All the website links, you'll see them flashing here. So you can check out the individual websites there with those little black and white boxes. G-Sharp guitars, of course. Speaking of Norway, Norwegian invented travel electric guitars from Øyvind Fjell in Fredrikstad in Norway. The company has since been sold on and moved on to family friends in Kansas, where they're based now. And I've got a couple of G-Sharps. You might see one hanging on the wall. They're up high. Don't know if you can see it from there. Yeah, Mark Knopfler, all of these people bought G-Sharp guitars. They have that wonderful high tone to them. Gorgeous little instruments, and you can check those out as well. Again, not hugely expensive, but they have, if you want an electric guitar for maybe just a couple of songs in a gig or something to travel with, please check them out as well. You'll know, of course, G-Sharp sponsor my Raving with Rua live streams, and very grateful to them, Alex and the gang, for that. G-Sharp guitars. Moving over here, then, of course, the acoustic people, AER, the wonderful amplifier company from Germany. I've been using AER amps for decades of my career, on stage and off. Just powerful, amazing tool to have with you. And everybody knows AER, but they formally came on board with me on the channel here in January. You may have seen my little thank you and unboxing video. I got a red. They're starting to make them in different colors: green, white, red. Beautiful colored AERs rather than just your standard black, which I love. I have a red AER here over there behind me. I don't know if you can see it in this light. But again, brilliant kit. AER. You can't go wrong if you own an AER. You can sing through them, play through them. Wonderful voice boxes as well. Check them out. And then second last but not least, Cox Cases, England's finest guitar case company. They make cases for saxophones. They make cases for electric and acoustic guitars, all kinds of stuff, even custom stuff if you need it. Anybody who tours on any kind of a serious level has or does own at least one Hiscox case. You can drive trucks over them. They're just amazing cases for the money. And if you get a chance to own a Hiscox case, you'll buy one, you'll own it forever. Lovely that they're behind me. I'm proud to endorse them. Wonderful case company. Please check those out at your leisure. Thanks, Erwin. He knows all about air amps as well. Using them on the road for a long time, aren't you, Erwin? Yeah, absolutely. And Stephen knows his guitars as well. G-sharp guitars hit the right spot. Echt waar, meneer. Echt waar. Absolutely. Speaking of guitars, Harley Benton then. Again, Harley Benton, the house brand of Thomann. Harley Benton guitars, great guitars for the money. You can't really try them before buying them. The only downside to Harley Benton guitars, you have to kind of take a chance. I made a little video on the channel as well of some Harley Bentons that I had in the room. I've got two left, a ukulele and this guitar here. Actually, they sponsored a Harley Benton acoustic pretty much from the beginning. A gorgeous Harley Benton acoustic guitar that they very kindly gave me as a thumbs up for the Ruhr Room project here in the early days. And I made a little video. You might want to check it out. Of me. I had a few electrics at the time. They've since found new homes, and I had a 12-string that I borrowed from a fellow called Jim Kane, and I tested them out and I spoke about them. Very, very good guitars for the money. Check them out yourself. Be your own judge. Harley Benton, thanks to them for getting behind the channel, and for sponsoring that lovely acoustic. I do a lot of guitar teaching on that guitar. Great guitar for the money. And I know those of you who own a Harley Benton or who have played them will agree with that. So thanks again. So yeah, all those great companies. I'm very thrilled really to be associated with them. I'm proud to be affiliated with them, to associated with them, to promote them, and check them out at your leisure. The links are above there. There's the testimonial section. What I did was I just put a video together over the years and the last couple of years, really. Some of the musicians who've performed here, not only musicians have done it, but they went to the review section. You can do it yourself if you want. They went to the review section and the recommend section of the Facebook page, and they put in a few nice words about their experience in the Ruhr Room. And I took a handful of them here, a small sample of them, and I made a little YouTube video. We mentioned that quote before from Eva de Rovere, and I just basically put you won't hear the audio, but I basically just went through a few of them, and I made a little video. I put up on the channel, and I embedded it here in the website. If you want to, go through that or have a look, or see it on the page itself, see it on the Facebook page. Lovely testimonials from some of the finest singer-songwriters. There's Mr. Mojo. From Belgium and beyond, and guys who toured from Ireland like John Blake, and I won't go through them all now, but it'll just give you an idea of some of the nice things that people have said about their experience in the Ruhr Room. And lovely to have this little video here. There's G sharp guitars in action, Mr. Waits. But as you go through the video, you'll see, lots to read there, lots of testimonials. The background song is called "Too Old to Learn New Tricks," and they mentioned the Roo Room in it a couple of times. Niels de Caster and Sarah the Smith wrote the song, and you can see their performance in the Roo Room back in the old room in Ghent. A gorgeous duo called Niels de Caster and Sarah the Smith, and lovely to have that song in the Roo Room. They say somewhere around noon, all the flowers bloom in the Roo Room. Some of the lyrics from the song. So please check that out when you get a chance. Just a testimonial section. And thanks very much to Niels de Caster and Sarah the Smith for writing that great song. I know everyone loves Eva too. Yeah. He also did a great collaboration with your band Roots there. Roots, they're over a tour, indeed, Erwin. So you can check that out as well, folks, if you want to check out the band, the Roots band. Erwin, if you want to put your Facebook page up there, please just throw it up there in the comments or on the Facebook chats. Feel free to do that if you want to promote that. By all means, do it. Testimonials, yeah. And then finally down here we have the contact section. That's just a simple form there that you can just, if you want to book the Roo Room for a video or an audio production, or you want to submit your music to perform here in the room and you get a free video out of it, let me know. That's it. A map there as well, Google Maps. If you want to just drop in for a cup of tea, you know where to find me. There's tea, coffee, and wine here in the Roo Room, lads, so don't be shy. Or as I said, come on over and you can head off into the woods and find your mojo. I thought it was fitting. One of my favorite singer-songwriters in the world is a fella called Guy Clark, and I just thought that I'd put in a quote of his there. Guy Clark left us in 2016, my favorite songwriter from Texas. A fitting quote, I think, for songwriters. Part of his song called Cold Dog Soup. Ain't no money in poetry. That's what sets the poet free. And I've had all the freedom I can stand. So I just thought I'd put that in there. One of my favorite quotes from Mr. Guy Clark. Yeah, and that's pretty much the website, guys. You can hop around there, jump around, and check it all out yourself. Feel free to share the website, and I hope you'll follow me on social media. Click the like and follow button on the Facebook page at the Roo Room. You'll find it. You'll find all links to all social media stuff here. I'm even on Twitter. I don't use Twitter so much. There's the Facebook page. There is Instagram. Follow along if you get a chance. I much appreciate that. This green one here with the euro sign, of course, and there's a donate button up here in the top right, and that green one there is just a direct link to my PayPal page. Should you wish to contribute financially, big or small in any way, it'd be lovely if you could do that. But more importantly than that, please keep sharing the videos. Keep sharing the videos of the songwriters as I put them up. Keep watching the videos and give them a thumbs up as they go along. Thanks, Mr. Mojo. Thanks, Chris, as well. Everybody for tuning in. Chris says say hello to Facebook. I'm just out of Facebook jail, as you know. I couldn't stream live to Facebook there for about 30 days, but I was freed from Facebook jail yesterday. Thank you, Facebook. Much obliged. So that's what Stephen is getting at there in that particular comment. Yeah, funny man. It's a funny man, Stephen. So thank you all for joining us here today for a little short live stream. I'm proud of my new little website. Hopefully it stays going. A small bit of teething issues with it there this morning, but it seems to be okay again. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for sharing the website, for letting your friends know what's going on. Apart from the YouTube channel, which we're building all the time, I do paid work here, audio and video production. If you're nearby or you'd like me to edit something from afar, throw that at me. I can do that as well. If you want help or advice with any kind of production work, whether it's video, audio, or learning how to do it yourself, give me a shout. It's all part of the plan here. So I'm going to leave you and love you, folks. Thank you so very, very much for being part of this little stream tonight. This will stay on Facebook for a change. Normally I'll take it off Facebook when I'm done, but this particular stream will stay on Facebook. So you can share it out on Facebook. You can share the YouTube link as you wish as well. And until we see each other, take care of yourselves. Have a very lovely Sunday. Happy Father's Day in Ireland and England. If you're watching over there, thank you all for dropping in. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Raving with Rua coming up soon, I hope. The I Got You Covered project, I think, is the next, or it will be the next Raving with Rua multi-guest live stream, but you will find all information on social media once that happens. Take care of yourselves. Keep sharing the videos. Keep the sunny side out. Get yourselves vaccinated and look after each other. And thanks again. Bye for now, guys. Ciao.